most other mids.
Yeah, you can wave clear from afar. It's going to be a fun one to watch for. Guys, you at home, as always, are part of the show. Tweet at LOL Esports. Use hashtag TSM winner, hashtag DIG win. Let us know who's going to take this one. But this is going to be a very fun match. TSM sitting at 1-2, not the start they wanted.
Mini.
And he's got two teammates coming up, though. Hanser with Sven Skaren and Bjergsen joining the team. Of course, they are spotted here, but the Danes are coming to make sure Hanser gets this kill. And finally, TSM can get their own kill in the top lane. And Hanser, first blood. I believe did take some true shot barrage damage, but otherwise is fine. Yellow Star now looking for Apollo. Will not find anything useful, though, unless he's got teammates coming. And there, in fact, are the teammates. Kiwikit at level 6. And as you say, no turret. Hanser is here. Kiwikit down to 1/4 health. Sven Skaren and Kirei find each other inside the jungle. And Yellowstar goes right in. Kirei forced to flash out. Now Sven ignited, taking damage from Apollo. Where's the rest of the team? Billy Boss staying alive for now, but Shifter picks up 1 kill. And it's a 1-for-1 as a top laner has died for the jungler. Apollo still on the run out. Team Dignitas have to be afraid of the fact that their blue buff is now getting stolen away, and the bot lane is starting to show up as well. Kirei trying to fight for this, and Yellowstar taking some damage, still only level 5, but look at that, a double stun, and here they go! Kirei goes down, 3-1 TSM.
Such a strong stun right there onto Kirei, who just didn't have the backup of Shifter, and Bjergsen had won the rotation there. The way the mid lane farming pattern is going is Bjergsen's getting the wave out first and Shifter is getting the wave out second, meaning Bjergsen could go over there once his wave was cleared, which this time was synced well with the invade. You want your team to be able to back you up when you make it.
Slow to the call here. 1 Dragon to 0, 2 turrets to 1. Lanes pressured basically everywhere, and now Kirei in danger, has to flash to get away from Scatter the Weak, and now Kiwikit's gonna have to ult to not die, but he still might go down. It's gonna be enough with the ignite. He will drop. Now some damage comes through from Shifter, but Hanser is there for the knockup, into the damage, into the execution. Bjergsen 2-0 and 3, and TSM getting farther and farther ahead.
Things are all falling apart right there for Team Dignitas, getting caught in the jungle, and despite Shifter's best efforts to turn it around, he is caught by Hanser making a roam up, and it's just going from bad to worse here.
It is getting worse. Kirei now forced to run away from the glacial fissure, not going to stop him. Doublelift takes him out easily. Billy Boss also a TP to save a teammate, but only comes in to die. Another 2 kills for nothing. TSM getting farther and farther and farther. Definitely a sizable lead here at this point. It will require quite a bit of effort for Team Dignitas to get back into this one. The fan vote closer than the Renegades one, actually, but right now I don't think Team Dignitas will be the 22% in this one. It's looking pretty difficult for this squad here. We'll see. Rift Herald going to be going down just a few minutes before Baron would spawn. Kill credit goes to Sven Skaren. He's going to grab the buff as well, and
yeah,
we'll see.
That is inexplicable. This one is just...
This one as well as his best champion. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Team Dignitas are posturing up for this dragon. They started it down to 4,000 health. They are here and ready to fight. Poppy's still in the top lane, and Syndra's still in mid, and TSM going to give this up to push in for an inhibitor turret, in fact. So, no contest on dragon. It will mean at least tier 2 mid. The rest should be defensible, I believe, by Team Dignitas.
Kiwikit is still just kind of meandering around down.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear. Yeah, this should be the inhibitor going down, just based on... It would be tricky, and you need a perfect initiation, which that was not. Look at how far back Meganar is teleporting. This is...
But look at the damage. Summoner Heal forced to keep Doublelift alive, nearly tagged, and nearly goes down.
Meganar's back there.
Sven Skaren is low. Here comes Billy Boss. He's actually back to mini, but how far can Doublelift really even go? They're trying to pick up these kills. They haven't got anything just yet. Poppy knocked down bot lane tier 2. Now she's TPing in. Team Dignitas, though, do not have the damage, and in comes Hanser. He wants Shifter. That's the target of this fight, a big AoE shield, but here comes the re-engage. It's 1, it's 2, they're looking for 3. Billy Boss has nowhere to go. Apollo running slowed, exhausted, hit by the frost, and it's going to be 4 kills now in this battle. A triple for Bjergsen, 12-1. Team Dignitas almost got the way back in, but couldn't quite make it happen.
Yeah, a nice extend there of the fight by TSM. They knew they had the big lead, so they could stay aggressive even though they were falling back. Doublelift is barely saved, and now they're just going
no!
Hey.
Can't be a TSM game without top laner dying at some point.
I don't know if I see them recalling entirely before making that next push. They might just be healing up, since the golden inventory is still under 1,000 for most people.
Yeah, very few can actually finish an item that would be meaningful.
But they're going for the recall. Slow and steady. No, double if he wants to recall.
Can they find a bit of a stun? Keyray, melee range with Svenskeren. That's going to be dangerous for both these guys, really. Billy Boss now chunked too quickly to do anything. Keyray, the next kill as well, 2-0. Out goes Apollo, sent right back to the fountain. He goes down as the third kill comes through on a shifter. Kiwi Kid now forced to flash and get away off the ultimate, but that's going to be enough for TSM. And like clockwork, it only took 28.5 minutes. TSM tying the Dignitas 2-2.
Yeah, so when all is said and done, TSM can go home as 2-2. They would have liked to start better, but it's still only 2 losses, and this is the best team Dignitas has looked.
As always, voted in this one, hashtag NRG winner, hashtag IMT win to @eSports on Twitter. Let us know who it's going to be. Every major region actually has an undefeated team.
Down while the wave clear of Immortals isn't there. But Immortals, this is their chance to get onto the squishy targets.
And Huni goes right in, takes a bunch of damage, saves the ult for just now. And here goes the team. Altec is going to be first blood in this game. But in the back line, Pobelter dies as well, but still sniped down by Wild Turtles culling. A 2-for-1 to Immortals, and they are staying in the mid lane.
That's actually an exact preview of what's to come in this game, because Wild Turtle gets the snipe, however, onto Moon, which pulled them into a 2-for-1 situation.
Honestly, a lot of really impressive stuff there. Huni realized that when he flash W'd, he was not in range of Conquest. So he will remain the sole tank on the team.
So he will also be able to go in early and hopefully get a root down. It'll be a lot of untargetable or tanky, distracting people that go in while they're trying to do those assassinations. Rengar can be really slippery, Zed can be very slippery, and once Huni gets his Rod of Ages, probably Zonius is his next item, he will also be very before Immortals tries a team fight. That's how they get their team fight wins. Here comes another siege mid lane and another fight mid.
Root onto Moon, down a half HP on this Nidalee. He's got full ferocity again, dodges away from the skill shot, but can't get away from Wild Turtle. And now Conquad rooted up in the back lines. In goes Raidover, really wants this. Only level 5 on Alistair. Means this will be a kill for Pobelter despite the exhaust. Trying to get away from the turret though, down to 600 health, but it's still a 2-for-0. Impact in the back lines. Can he really win a fight 3 versus 5? He's gonna try. Goes in, gets Huni. Altec picks that one up. Now Raidover has to be careful. Gets a shield, stays alive. Again, 2-for-1 Immortals. And it was Impact nearly solo carrying against Renegades. Now Immortals looking for the next objective here. They have gotten the first dragon, and they got that about 5 minutes ago. And now they're looking for the Rift Herald. Not a problem for them.
Easy take. Wild Turtle getting the damage and move speed here. He's already 3-1, will be getting the jump.
Posturing up now for the dragon though, 19 minutes in. And NRG will get 6% bonus attack damage and ability power if they get this one.
Yeah.
Immortals just bought, so they won't be here to defend.
And NRG is actually winning the map controls, 4 turrets to 2, which is one of the big reasons they can actually take this dragon, because Immortals needs to respect that in a lot of ways. And it's harder for Immortals to
jungle camps, and you're going to see the Goldie continue to grow.
There it is.
And there's the root right away into Altec, and in comes Pobelter as well. And there's the flash away. Altec will stay alive, and the poke now comes in, but Impact is left alone. That should be a kill picked up. Plenty of poke from Altec, though the backline is low from Immortals, but Moon gets caught out by Raidover and Huni, and a double kill yet again for Wild Turtle.
No hesitation, and everyone willing to pile
right now on wave clear duty. This turret not taking much damage. Altec, look at that. He was not willing to fight back against Wild
We're going to see a fight. Lissandra and Zed are on the backside as Raidover pops his ultimate. NRG knows it's coming. It's all about stopping.
Here comes the engaged Moon, dangerously low. Huni keeps himself alive, but to the backline they go. They've already picked up 1. They're going to pick up 2. It's a double for Pobelter. He's now on to GBM. He wants more. He's thirsty for blood. Wild Turtle finds the 3rd. This is a whitewash in favor of Immortals. Impact the 4th kill. It's 2 double kills for the Immortals carries.
And that might be the fight that breaks the camel's back there for NRG, because this was by far the best fight for Immortals. They got great flank positioning. Even though NRG tried to ward their sides, there was just such a big path that Immortals could follow through the backside. Both assassins got primary position. It absolutely collapsed the peel of NRG, and they just did not have nearly enough.
So great by Huni as well. Oh man, another one goes down. Goodbye to Conquad. The ulti was still down from the last fight, and this means finally Immortals can knock down their...
buy NRG some time. Huni and Raidover.
Jeez.
Whoa. That's the multiplicative damage we were talking about.
Oh, okay, he burned QSS, but then look at that. Waits, the Ignite comes in. There's one more Shuriken toss, and that's a kill going through. Immortals for fastest win in NALCS history, and you can see with games like this why they are able to do this and win so well and so consistently so far. It's only been their 4th game right here on the Rift, but these guys are scary. Dragon number 2 is theirs. They chose to delay that until after
you don't want the
Yuki.
KDA to become a problem that impacts your play, because oftentimes it is the right call to die. Mooney, though, is really far out of position.
And that will be him trying to run, but hello, special delivery by Altec. Yeah, that'll be Impact getting the kill, so 1 for him. GBM in the back lines, not in a good spot, does QSS away the death mark and will stay alive thanks to Moon's heal.
Push up, but they do have to be cautious. No death mark, no Lissandra ultimate, and no Lissandra.
Conquan comes in, Walter trying to stay alive, but he still got hit by the ulti of GBM. Now Adrian's rooted, but Rainover is there to keep them all alive, and no major casualties, but here comes Impact into the back line. Once again, finds the route onto Wild Turtle. This overstay could punish NRG. Impact is tanky. He finds another route, but Walter is still alive. Impact, though, is going to live as well, and that's a big stun. Here comes the follow-up. Now, do NRG have it? Wild Turtle's low, shut down by Moon. Here comes the chase. Another route for Impact, and another kill for NRG. They're finally getting back in, but here comes Toonie. Cancels the teleport. That was smart, but it's a 2-for-0 for NRG.
There becomes a time where
the ulti on him. Now it is a big tax on their inventory and tax on their gold, but it will remove a lot of the options that Immortals has for winning those fights. We'll see how that pays out. 9,000 gold will jump to 10K when this Baron goes down. No one is here to contest this. The Immortals continue to hold map control, and it will take a while for NRG to catch back up.
Very poorly timed claw.
Yeah.
You need to wait for the minions.
One more time. Will go. Flash W. 2 QSS is self-ult. That's going to be the inhibitor. Now what more can it be? Pawalter wants it. He goes for the back line. QSS are down. He's going to push in. He's already picked up GBM. Altec's going to be next. Rainover gets that kill. And the back line is dead. The front line is next. 3 kills for the fight. This will be the game. And Immortals will take it home in under 34 minutes. They are North America's last undefeated team. And they have taken down NRG.
What a relentless final fight that was. Just brute forcing their way into NRG's nexus, essentially. That's the only place they had to retreat from. No turret safety whatsoever. And
who's going to win? Hashtag CLG win, hashtag C9 went to @LOL Esports on Twitter. And right now, we got to figure out which way these teams are headed. CLG could have one of the highest win rates in the NALCS, or C9 could plummet down to 1 if Rush is already slunk around all the wards.
They know they have no heal as well. It's all about flashing away from a headbutt or pulverize and also making sure Rush can't land a Q on him. But here he goes.
Flash, headbutt, pulverize. Nixay's gone. First blood to Rush. That's what we were expecting from Cloud9 all along. And after Moo alone, it's going to be Rush pulling aggro.
The dive going.
He's got to be real careful. Heal goes on the wrong person, but Rush somehow lives. Sneaky will not get this kill. Doesn't even rend in time to get that before the stacks turn off of Aframu. The freeze actually gets broken. CLG pushes it up enough. And like even there, melee range of Toronto does not go for a pulverize. He knows better than to fight for this one. You can see the battle back and forth in the mid lane. Huhi already burned the ignite, and there's the gangplank. Flashed away from the stun, but Rush is already top lane. Darshan has to flash, but it might not be enough to get away. One last vital proc, and there's the kill. Rush 2-0.
Crazy coordinated play there by Cloud9. He was only able to recall on 1,000, got the upgrade to his hex score, and then recalled the
Oh, man!
God!
Well, that'll work well for you. And now Aframu's in a bad spot. Does have flash and exhaust. And indeed, Bird's flash get away, but good luck with this one.
I looked away for a second, and he killed 2 people. They're going to go for more.
Aframu will survive through the red buff. Ignite is on Stixay. High does not have any ultis to save him. He will take some damage, but he will live. And Cloud9 are eviscerating Counterstrike Gaming 5-0. I'm the king of this jungle. Smithy walks back to the mid lane though. Jensen full health, puts the trap down, has to start running. Can he dodge Cocoon? Yes. Smithy comes in, gets chucked out. He's in the fight. None of them can do anything. Oh man! Rush cannot miss a gank. This is ridiculous. Cloud9 6-0.
Jensen is also putting his mark on this game.
Can't find the earn that he wants. Again, Jensen cannot be hit by skill shots this game. This pillar though will block him off, and the team is coming. Stixay really wants this one, and this will be the kill in a Jensen. And finally a shutdown for Stixay.
Yeah, and after a very long series of events, Jensen ends up getting caught in his own jungle. Leaves him a bit vulnerable though.
He is going to be Aframu, waiting right across the wall.
Oh dear.
They're going to look for the 2-on-1 on Rush. He does have flash. He's going to get pillared away. He's going to dash across it. Piercing Light not going to land for much more, and Rush will be able to kite away successfully, but walks right in a cocoon from Smith. The Hextrigger pop burns the flash. Now Darshan on the wrong side of this fight, getting caught up by balls. One more hit or two will do it. Pops another urn, but that's going to be another vital. The ulti will time out, but he's got nowhere to go. Balls gets the kill. Doesn't get the heal, though, and the team is here to keep him alive.
Yeah, not quite sure what Darshan was doing.
So Cloud9 doing so well against Counterstrike Gaming, 7-1 in kills, perfect in turrets so far, 3-0, and here comes Dragon number 1. Pretty late into the game, but it still will be the bonus stats, and that's going to scale throughout time. So, easy one there. I expect no smite, just the Renda at 500 to make sure all is well.
Whatever the opposite word for heat seeking is, those have been the cocoons for Smith with this game.
Oh, they knock, yeah, Afro move, they knock him right back up as well. High happen to tank, and wow! Never had a chance to act, even after flashing. It just didn't seem to matter. He could have ulted, I suppose, but maybe still would have died.
Yeah.
It's not very easy for Cloud9 to sneak that. Darshan actually getting finally a good trade on a Balls. Looks for it, gets the true damage on as well. Balls might lose this trade. It's going to be real close, gets a lot of heals. Oh, it was close, but Darshan wins it after all. One last vital would have probably turned it around. But Darshan gets the damage he needed.
We've seen a lot of games in the past. This is why Gangplank is so heavily banned out, where a team is just holding even or even losing, but one nice barrel combo, but it's pretty dangerous.
And a pillar already slows down Balls. High in the front line, he's going to pop the ulti, but they're going to commit to the Baron. They're going to knock back everyone they possibly can. They've got Kalista. This Ren should not go badly. Oh, that was dangerously close. The Baron still does go to Cloud9. Now, how's the follow-up on this fight? A lot of damage from Jensen. Gets Cocoon, though. Gets a heal, but might just go down. He stays alive for now. Darshan now attacked by Balls, and it's going to be tight. Still, no one yet has died. Jumping over the wall, back and forth. Over aggression by Rush is the first kill of the fight.
4 flashes to escape that Baron, and they're still actually fighting. They're trying to turn this around because CLG did get low, but they're going to lose a lot of Baron buffs during this.
All right, second kill goes through. The rest of the team cannot help High stay alive. 2 kills as the cost for Baron, and Jensen is going to be easily picked up next. A great pillar, and that's going to be Darshan picking up another kill. So 3 kills for Baron, and that gives CLG time to push. And quite a long respite as well for getting siege done. But mid lane still attacked. Look at that, the flash pulverized Darshan. Goodbye, a 1-for-0. Beautiful engage by High.
A lack of hesitation right there.
Sticks it once and oh man, gets another one. So Rush takes the wrong way out, and Magic Resist or not, doesn't survive Illusion. And the fight continues though. Smithy in the front lines, Jensen low. They send in High, who does not have an ulti, but he does get a knockup. A 1-for-1. It's 2-for-2 overall. Stixxay is going to drop to Balls, and Balls stays alive, so a 3-for-2 to Cloud9. Jumps the wall. He wants Afro. He gets the 4th kill of the fight. It's only Smithy alive. Cloud9 pushing right in. They've knocked the inhibitor turret, the inhibitor itself, and they've got still 3 members alive to push the base down.
Yeah, this could actually be the
push in towards the base, and Darshan has to split his attention. The rest of CLG's in the bot lane one more time. 4 versus 4. Minions now actually reaching Nexus turret. Spot lane turret's already going down. Another all-in from Balls. Flashing to get this one. Afro goes down to Rush already. It's a 1-for-0. Who he could be next. Stixxay right in front, and he's going to take so much damage from the Chaos Storm. Misses the ulti, but still Jensen gets the damage that he needs. A 2-for-0. And look at all the Ren stacks on everybody. Jensen getting jumped in now. They're going to look for as many kills as they can. Darshan does pick up 1, but they're already on the Nexus. They're already going to win the game. Cloud9 in under 33 minutes takes down CLG.
Yeah, just a new level of aggression when Cloud9 had that lead. They pushed into the base pretty hard at the end, and you can see they're probably not very happy about the Baron call they made.
To do with Synergy when they brought on Piglet and Phoenix.
Well, let's see. Is Team Liquid going to net their first win of the season, or is Echo Fox going to hit the hen house? Let us know by tweeting your predictions at LOL
Esports. Them off guard. Piglet is shoving bottom, and they do have a TP up for solo, so if they're able to actually come out of this okay, after this dive, let's see.
I don't know if it's going to be okay. Dardoch goes up, Dardoch goes down. Matt's going to be the next one. That's 2 picked up by Keith, actually. Remember that Kalista was left up in the Elise and Alistar pick, so it went back to Fox. And Echo Fox is using it fantastically right now. They get out with those assists, and everybody got to participate in that little game.
What they will be able to do is get all of this vision control inside of the blue side of the jungle. But wait, Matt. Oh, Matt's going down.
Pull him right out. Yank him out. Takes down the cow. Always been a very formidable opponent in the AD carry position.
And he's still a rather unknown player in terms of people know him for, oh, hey, he had this stint where he had a great KDA and he was putting up amazing numbers when he subbed in for Liquid last year. Well, people still don't have a great grasp of what is his style, what is your best target here. Piglet, he's good for the early game. Maybe he'll get QSS mid game. but I definitely think you try to lock up Phoenix, lower his damage output.
So Liquid goes for the calls. They say, let's take Herald. It seems like Big is still communicating with the team that we take this bot lane. They're going to hear the Herald goes down. This could be the hit from Fate's call. This also might be the time. Fox goes a little too hard, and they try to go into the base. No, Golden Glue flashes over. They get the kills that they want, and it wasn't too hard. It was just right. Lorlo trying to go in for the... Oh, where's the damage follow-up? Lorlo then gets taken down as Big. A sliver of health from getting taken down, and it was the right call to keep going with Rift Herald just having gone down. 4 Farsight alterations on the side of Team Liquid. They're like, stay out. Do not come this way. They're trying to see you from all the way across the map.
But then there's 3 yellow trinkets still on the side of Fox.
Yeah, that are having some trouble being swept.
Exactly, alongside a Tracker's Knight.
Looks like they want all the pressure onto Matt. Won't be able to get an ultimate out of him.
Keith wants to go.
Fox is doing a great job of working around the map. They're just slowly hook, line, and sinkering Liquid out of their base into positions they want them, and then able to get the fights. TL is taking the bait here every time.
Dragon up right now. Looks like Rigne and Solo are going to head towards that, pick it up, make sure they have control on both sides of the map. And I like this because if you only put this many people at Dragon, you don't give up all the pink ward control you have on the top side of the map. You see Keith and Big are hovering around that area trying to protect the vision that they have for themselves, because if this just gets cleared out for the Dragon, it's multiple minutes worth of work, and they have to go get it back.
Take down the Kench. He's also, the way he played that was you have to focus, use as much as you can on me. So he's definitely using it to the correct ability. 0-0-5. And I guess there's no kills on the side of Fox. This may be the first time that one of them goes down. Abyssal Voyage being activated by Solo. He's going to come in all by himself. Matt is the one that's locked up first, and they're able to just keep going through the Alistar first. Not what you usually see. Lorlo tries to go into the back line, but where's the team once again to follow? Just on the other side of the wall. Piglet doing what he can to deliver DPS from the outside, but Dardoch falls just as fast as the Alistar, and now Phoenix is the next one in the eyes of Fox. They're onto the inhibitor turrets, and we were wondering how it would happen. TL stepped too far outside the base.
Still, not a single kill going over, and they get an inhibitor turret. They're going to get this inhibitor as well. These death timers, looking at about 25 seconds, but their health bars are actually quite low.
Nothing to really worry about. No mana. Phoenix gets hit. That's the rend out. Matt comes in. No ult. Has to be very careful and really just playing protection for Piglet. No engage there, as Fox knows they need to back off. They don't want to be caught by...
If they went that route, it wouldn't be a problem, but it looks like they're going to go for this Baron. And TL, they don't look any wiser to this attempt.
Stacking the spikes. See where it comes from. Dardoch just out of range to really see like it's going to make it work.
Oh boy.
There's one of those Farsight. The rend. Good lord. So, blue team picking up Baron. Now Fox really has a way to get themselves into the base that much easier. We were talking about the wave clear before from Team Liquid. Now that's going to become much more of a problem with Baron up minions. Not wasting any time. That fight at 30 minutes when they dropped the inhibitor just happened. 31.5 later, Fox has Baron and Dragon number 4. These guys are on a roll this game, especially with the subs.
They've taken everything. They're taking the turrets down every lane. They're playing the regular season.
It's crazy.
They could end this first 2 weeks in bottom to their most Matt.
Matt goes in. His ultimate isn't even up yet. They are going for a broke move here. Piglet's on the back. He's got Grigney in his eyes. They're looking at Lorlo with the Mega Gnar on. They're timing things right on the side of... Inhibitors are salty, man. Everything in League is salty.
That's going to be 5th Dragon right there.
Really just playing yo-yo with Team Liquid right now. Down to the bottom, up to the top, over to the Dragon, back to the Baron.
Lorlo has ulti.
All right, on to Solo. Matt's in a little far from the team. Piglet has shots onto Solo. Pretty tanky there. The damage line comes through. Golden Glue, Big, actually hits them out of Golden Glue's ultimate. That could have been a mistake. He quickly goes from Glacial Tomb into the Zanyas. Piglet still firing freely. That's Keith going down. Matt still helping out the team, but he finally hits the ground, and 3 members have been killed as Phoenix and Piglet stand on the outside doing DPS. What a fight from Team Liquid, and I think a possible mistake from Echo Fox.
And they're going to go straight for the Baron here. They still have Dardoch up, so they still have that smite available. But their bottom inhib may go down if they're delayed enough. But it's not going to happen.
Empowered back.
Oh, it's going to go down anyway.
Yeah, it's going to get hit. back and forth. Ults are up on both sides. All 10 ultimates. Summoner spells as well across the board
Matt.
here.
Who's he looking for?
Lorlo gets hit. Matt goes in, bumps up the team, but can they kill Solo in time? Matt now the one going down. Unbreakable gets broken. That's going to be a kill going in for Keith. Now they're starting to focus the Fates call in. Looks like they're going to keep that on the same side. They didn't want too much more engaged.
They want to back off until Lorlo is out of Meganar.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah.
The ultimate from Golden Blue came down and stunned him, and he got it! Dardoch!
That's going to stop number 5. Dardoch does get the dragon. They're on to Keith. Dardoch's got his eyes on it, but he can't do it anymore. A nice monsoon from Big keeps things flowing in the favor of Fox, but now they have to turn. Keith and Big are actually getting away from this while Solo's on the front line versus the AD carry, Piglet and Phoenix. They have to worry about the DPS here.
They're going to look to try to stop this. Solo, though, Solo's
They
not
have
here
to.
just yet. Solo's got a TP.
TP in, Claw goes in, flash, and then the ultimate.
Golden
He
down!
can't actually use his ultimate, he goes down immediately. What a hit! Big uses the ultimate to push away Piglet. He uses the ace in the hole to get back in. That's Grigney going down. So Liquid looking so good at the Baron fight. Dardoch just a sliver away, and Solo can't make it happen. Liquid is back in this game.
3 for 0, and they get the Baron, and they've stopped 5th Dragon twice. They've got a minion wave. It's 13 on Golden Glue before he's up.
This
They're
would
going
be
to get some turrets.
absolutely amazing, Zyrene. They're going for Big.
he's down.
Big goes down immediately. That's the first Nexus turret that's going to be eyes on for Team Liquid. The second one gets hit. Full game. Fox was on Liquid's side of the map, and Liquid pushes back with one swift punch. Team Liquid take down Echo Fox.
I do not believe it, Riv. They don't even either. Dardoch, after that, how are you making these calls? These are such stressful situations to be in. You are calling from behind all game long.
Settle down to get into this game. Game 5 of the day, week 2. We're going to end it off with this one. Tweet at LOL eSports with the hashtag REN win or hashtag TIP win to let us know who you think will take the game. Everybody's hearing the calls.
Yep.
Feels good.
Yeah, and they do stay safe in that bottom lane despite, whoa.
You were talking about the change, Irene, and it gives Ken just a little bit. Remy is going to be the one going down here.
Proxen.
And they actually miss it, but still come up big as Renegades think they had the upper hand after the miss.
Changes forms, auto change form, auto Q, and then he was Wing away immediately after. So it was a really, really smooth transition. It's pretty good.
Crumbs is playing with fire right now. He's going to go down. He's got to drop, and he's got to get hit. A missed spear, but still the kill. That's going to go to Gate in the top lane.
Crumbs. Oh, speaking of Crumbs.
And there it is.
Oh, there.
But he's got to be aware of Crumbs also.
There's the combo.
Not giving a kill.
Just need the first one to land.
I like the way Alex is moving, obviously off the minions. Make sure there's no damage and that wave is pushing in. Now they can go down towards the dragon. I don't think Alex is going to have too much pressure here with the pink board just on his shoulders. So, Impulse. Good move towards the mid lane. Don't really have to call it
top lane.
Right.
See what happens. Because he doesn't have help yet.
All right. He's like, okay, I think I can stand toe-to-toe. All right, maybe not. I can't stand toe-to-toe. Don't go too far from the barrel. He's looking to put a new one out. He didn't have one charged up, and this does not look good for Gate. It looks like he's opening his own at this point, and he is going to take that hit. The Spiderlings get to him. Oh! There it is. It's going to be Lod. They were just toying with it. He was playing with his food to give the kill to Lod. Easier.
Yeah, 2 flashes, though. Get Alex's and RF's. RF now has no globals available to him, as well as summoner spells. And Gate, about to have both of his up.
Crumbs using them.
Yeah, hit those power spikes, and you can see they swap the lanes.
Yep.
Gate has his TP available. RF doesn't have his ulti just yet.
It's close.
Gate's gonna look for a brawl here.
Very close.
But here's Crumbs.
There's the TP. That's one. These cocoons, they are hitting one after the other, along with the Shen taunt. Picture perfect. Both times they've tried to do it. Those guys working together very well. Gets a few minions, which kind of helps the range that pop up there. Remy is going to take some damage. A nice binding. Kind of collapse that CC on top of each other. It may allow Ken to get out alive here. They're still trying to focus him, and he's forced to turn back, hopefully giving Mash an escape. Mash goes forward for the kill. Tries for a valiant takedown, but goes down himself too quickly before he can pick it up.
It's a
little bit of love for Ken here. The ultimates will make them just that. Love taps coming for Renegades. But he flashes over for Remy. A very unexpected play for her. And as you can see, she didn't expect it. Goes down.
I think it's the Varus Corki combination.
Right.
They both have wave clear. They're mixed damage, so it's hard to build against them. Just the ranges.
Also, so many good stacking slows. Although one of the most missed ultimate
advantage, but oh, here comes Alex.
He gets headbutted back. That actually wasn't in time. What a flash taunt coming from RF Legendary out of that Spirit Rush onto Alex. The fight's still happening. Tormented Soil locking down Ken with a binding there, and he may be the next one to go down. Summoner Heal comes out from MASH. They're trying to save him, and Proxit goes down as he flashes in. The rest of Impulse is running because they were not ready for that engage, and it looks like they're going to stay just flying, swooping in, able to help the team. But you're right, sometimes we see Nidalee players as well. Once that fight gets started and they're on a poke team, they'll change forms and say, that's my target, that's my kill, when still Spearing is going to pretty good game for himself. 271, 103.
Time to poke, but here's the TP from behind. They're going to try to flank.
That's quite far back. Remy goes in. They're going to have Ken. Is that everything they want in the beginning? Gate is going to be coming in as well. Where did Gate come in? Towards that top side, and it looks like he's onto RF Legendary and Alex Siege. A lot of damage there. The 80 carries mids have gotten kills right now. Alex Siege looking at Pyrene. We saw Lod take down another one. What a fight coming in. Gangplank does get taken down. Gate's not able to prove too much use in that fight, I should say.
That is how you approach a fight with linear skill shots. All directions. Collapse on them. They don't have multiple frontliners. All they have is Ken. And that's going to be Baron now for Renegades.
What a hit by Renegades. It looked like it would be just a little too far off with that teleport, but it's where they walked Impulse in perfectly. Yep. Crumbs, he's good to go. Take for themselves as well. If they want it, it'd be Dragon #1 for Renegades, so not bad to get that into their belt, under their belt.
Whoa.
Whoa, Remy over the wall. I'd be very surprised if anybody else can clear that gap as well. Only Alex Each and Remy now. Gate's gonna get a kill for himself. This is where we see that damage start to come in. That's Proxin now picking up a kill for himself. And Renegades, a little strong-headed there.
Yeah, nobody saw Crumbs' flash.
Bold.
I think Crumbs wanted to make it over that wall. It may have just been a flash cocoon, but it ended up not being of too much help to his team. Renegades, they may just pick up first dragon, but oh, they might lose more.
He's down. Go, Lod. Run for your life.
Oh.
Give the spider.
Answer Alex in the top lane. Might not be good for Gate.
Didn't actually do too much damage there. Now with his Zanya's on. Also has that to buy himself time if the team needed to get there. But Alex is now... He's going down. MASH was out for blood. I was just wondering who was gonna make it over the wall first to get him.
And the team, Renegades, they're gonna shove up the mid lane, make sure that these waves can't be immediately pushed and counter pushed all the way back to the base. But this might just be top turret going down. And Crumbs home. Whoa! Oh, you have 8 legs, so you have 4 left feet.
He juked himself.
Right into it.
He had the dodge. Everything's working in their favor, whether it was planned or not. But they are able to take advantage of the situation. Now onto the inhibitor turret. RF Legendary milling about, saying, I'm big, I'm tanky, look at me. That's right.
Alex
Takes down Proxim with the rest of the team. Ken in a bad spot here, but Remy's not going to be able to put out any more bindings, being dead. RF Legendary out. He gets a big one from MASH, and he goes down as well. That's a shutdown sword you can see on the right side of the screen. So more gold for MASH now, and they are pressuring the base very hard. Lod forced the heal. Lod takes a shot, and Parlay says Gate takes him down. Another shutdown on the board there. Tip picking up some big money and big objectives.
And they're going to be able to move up to this top one. And now in the lineup, figuring out how MASH wants to play the game alongside them and what's going to work.
Yep.
That's going to be 4th dragon here for TIP. Like you said, it could be that 5th dragon, Riv. They could be going for that later.
We wanted that. We heard Pyrene activate the Youmuu's Ghostblade. Spread out. We gotta be careful. Axe Ish is a little far away from the team, but there's the flash forward. They try to go. They missed a flash already, but they still try. Almost pushing themselves too far is Renegades, and Impulse now looks to engage. Spooky Ghost goes out. MASH gets the cleanse on. He's gonna be safe for where he's positioned, but they are still tagging and still running. Renegades down. Renegades trying to kite the fight, but it's not gonna work. Now they're onto Alex Ish and onto RF Legendary. He is going to be a tank and just taunt away, but they should be able to pick up Alex here. They should be able to pick up Baron or the turrets when they go down the mid lane. They have a huge wave to pick up here and might use bodies just to take that second tier with
that last inhib. There's 30 seconds on Alex, but no, they might just go for the base here with all this AD they have.
These games, neck and neck down to the wire, and then the last fight means your entire base, 2 in a row. Now Impulse trying to do this to Renegades and look to go 2-2 here in the second week. They're looking to take it down. It does open up, and it looks like the Nexus is taking the damage necessary. 42 minutes coming up on the clock, 17-13. Impulse takes down Renegades.
And the new guys on the squad, intended starters, they're here all season long. Proxen, Pyrene,
He's like, brothers don't shake hands.
having a good game.
Brothers got a hug.